What's up, everybody? My name is Joseph Brown. This is the Heresy Financial Show, and it is just a joke basically every single day. When you look at the news and see the stuff that is going on, you have to ask yourself, is this real? It's like we're definitely living in a simulation. If you take a look here, Biden sold 1 million barrels from the US Strategic Petroleum Reserve to China-owned gas giant. That's right. Biden, a couple months ago, said, hey, in order to help you Americans out with gas prices at the pump, we're going to take our strategic reserves of oil, we're going to release them. So these strategic reserves, which make a little bit of dent on the total demand that we use, but we're going to drain all of our reserves to help you Americans out. But guess what? Instead of using them to help out Americans, selling 1 million barrels of them to China. You can't make this stuff up. End of quote. Repeat the line.
I understood that reference.
Ready? Let's dive in. You know, if you want to talk about conspiracy theories and elections being rigged at this point, it looks like it's been getting so bad with the inflation and the decisions and now this selling 1 million barrels of oil to China that it's almost like, hey, if somebody rigged the election, it was probably the Republicans to make these 4 years so bad that we get a red wave next time around. It's just unbelievable. Take a look here at the Biden administration. They sold 1 million barrels from these reserves to a gas giant controlled by the Chinese state. Now, it's not like China is hurting right now because they're getting everything they need from Russia many times at a discount. In fact, in May, the company significantly increased the number of hired tankers to ship a key crude from Eastern Russia. As if to make matters worse, the company in China that is completely state-owned that this oil is being sold to is tied to Hunter Biden, Biden's son. In 2015, a private equity firm that Hunter Biden co-founded bought a $1.7 billion stake in Sinopec Marketing. Now, this is a massive middle finger to the American family who is barely able to afford to drive to work anymore because gas prices have gotten so high. And recently, when Biden was asked, how long must everyday American average citizens be forced to pay the price for you trying to stop this invasion of Russia in Ukraine? And Biden's answer was, as long as it takes. Well, it seems like that just got a little bit harder and a little bit longer because of the decisions that are being made to make it even more painful for Americans and drag this out even longer. And just like pretty much every other war that the American government has started, it turns it into a permanent thing. When they started the war on drugs, guess what's still here? When they started the war on poverty, guess what's still here? When they started the war on unhealthiness and fatness, look at what's here in America. And so when he said that we are promising in 2020 to end fossil fuels, shutting down the Keystone XL pipeline, implementing a moratorium on new gas leases on federal land, and pushing top oil executives to produce less gas due to climate change, it seems like every single action taken is designed to further the use of fossil fuels and make them more valuable. And the best part is when it gets too much to bear, they're going to attack these very companies that they created this problem for and they created these massive profits for in the first place by making the supply so constrained. And they're going to demonize them for exploiting the population and for taking advantage of us. Again, when it's their policies that made this happen in the first place, they're going to institute price controls. They're going to nationalize the energy industry in America, and it's only downhill from there. But have no fear, because when it gets bad enough, they're going to offer you the savior, the thing that will fix everything, a central bank digital currency. And that's when you know that life is about to get really great. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.